Let's move on to the next topic. And the next topic today comes to us from Film Freak, who writes, "Hey John, love the show as everyone should keep my..." Let me try this again. "Hey John, love the show as everyone should. My question is, what happened to Toy Story 4? No concept art, synopsis, or cast have been revealed for a movie coming out in 2019. Do you think it's been scrapped, or is Disney waiting for the right moment?" All right, thanks a lot for the question, Film Freak. And you know what, Film Freak? With all due respect and all the love of one film fan to another brother film fan, it never ceases to amaze me how impatient we as film fans are. Not just minorly impatient, but it's like, wait a minute. It's 9 months till a movie comes out. We should know everything about this movie by now. Guys, the Toy Story release date is still 9 months away. That means you or one of your significant others could get pregnant today and you still would not have had the baby by the time this movie comes out. Put that in perspective. You can get pregnant today and your baby still may not be here by the time this movie comes out. It's a long ass way away. This movie is an eternity away from now. It's a long time till this movie comes out. Why? I mean, I'm always bringing this up. Why should they release concept art right now? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it if they do, but why should they? The movie's not 9 months away. Why should they release a synopsis now? The movie's still 9 months away. I mean, you can. Sure, you can, and we've seen movies do it. But there's no real purpose to it, right? Any buzz you get from it is going to be dead in a couple of weeks. So what's the point? And I think we're seeing a very good, slow, but definitive shift in Hollywood of closing their marketing windows to make their marketing windows shorter. And that is something I've been saying Hollywood needs to do for years. Because there was a period of time not long ago when the marketing window was getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Like we were getting to the point where a movie's 11 months away and it would be unusual if they hadn't put out a first trailer yet. You know? And those marketing windows were getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think they finally started to wise up that, oh, we're just wasting time, effort, and money by starting marketing, anything more than 7 months out. We're really wasting time and money and effort. We're really not going to get any benefit when this movie opens in 10 months if we do marketing for it right now. So I think they realize, so this movie is still very, very far away. Now, it's funny you bring up this question now because just yesterday, one of the voice cast of Toy Story, Tim Allen, who does the voice of Buzz Lightyear, always has, he was actually being interviewed and he talked a little bit about Toy Story. And it sounds pretty good. Anyway, this is what Tim Allen had to say. He said, "I got to resist getting emotional. I don't want to give it away, but this is an incredibly great story. It is so emotional. It's so funny. It's so big. The idea they've come up with, and I'm startled. I couldn't even get through the last scene. I would love to be a Washington leaker. I just can't do it though. I can't give any more away. They've got great characters, but a couple of scenes towards the end were really hard to get through." Oh my God. Look, if you're a Toy Story fan and that doesn't give you chills, I don't know what else does. Now, granted, it's one of the cast members from the movie. Of course, he's going to say, our upcoming movie is great. That's what we expect. But he sounded particularly enthusiastic and saying things like, it gets so emotional. I had a hard time getting through the last scenes and it's so funny and it's so big and it's so blah, blah, blah. Hearing a guy who's done all the other Toy Story movies say stuff like that, that's pretty encouraging. What I am curious about is, this movie was underway under the watch of John Lasseter, but clearly it did a lot of its production and it finished itself off and is going to be finishing off without John Lasseter there. It is going to be interesting to see if we feel any difference in the film, but a lot of the creative brain trust are still there. And so I don't think this Toy Story is going to feel night and day different from the other ones. So yeah, this movie's still coming. They're still cranking it out. And I mean, if we're going to take Tim Allen at his word, it sounds like it's coming together pretty special. Sounds like they're putting together something pretty special. We'll have to wait and see. That thing comes out, of course, in June of next year, still a full baby away. All right, let's move on now to the next question.